If you're finding this, you're about to have a major prayer answered. And when I originally cut the deck, it cut to both prayer and abundance. Let's see what this message is. Spirit, what does this collective need to know? Nurture and blessing. You're about to receive a blessing, some type of abundance that is like going to refill your cup. It's going to bring you a lot of peace. It's going to allow you to replenish, like recharge your battery. You're getting a chance to really rest and kind of settle into a very rapid change that's approaching. A very rapid change. Let's see. Oh, awakening. Oh, you could have recently had like either a spiritual awakening or kind of awakening to who you are and like what you want out of life. 101 as I look at the timer. So I feel like you're really coming to terms with like who you are, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, those kind of things. And it's allowing you to really separate yourself from what is no longer serving you, thus kind of ushering you into this new phase of life. So there's a lot of rapid change coming, a lot of rapid change. But with that change is like freedom, peace, abundance. Oh my goodness. Let's pull some tarot. This is so exciting. Oh my God. Also, storms are significant. I'm in the middle of a storm right now, and it's so calm. It was lightning, thunder, the whole shebang, and right now it's calm. It's completely calm. And maybe that's how life is built for you. Just very chaotic. You're about to have this moment of calm, this moment of peace. We've got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Spirit is about to take so much off of your plate and fill your cup, okay? It's coming in really, really quickly. We've got the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. There's not much you need to do right now, like, which is a great message. There's not much you need to do. You kind of just need to relax, find the balance, and enjoy what you have and like really show appreciation, you know, show gratitude, obviously, for what you have, because what you want is coming in so rapidly. Just follow your intuition, follow the spark, follow what feels good. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. We've been so conditioned to like be very regimented and stick to what like the plan, like we got to stick to the plan. But Spirit's really saying like you need to follow your flow. If you want to do something at a different time of the day in a different way, do it. You like, that is a message, that is a breadcrumb from your highest self telling you what you need to know, what you need to do to get to where they are, to get to what you want. I'm telling you. I can't make it up. 10 of Cups. This is like divine happiness, the happily ever after, the soul tribe. 10-10. This is final completion energy. Final completion energy. You've been putting in the work. You've been, you know, and I'm hearing Lilith wants to like come through real quick and say, if you've been like really like kind of focusing on negative things, if you've been really focused on just like what you're lacking, or like you have a lot of triggers around you, it's time to transmute that energy. I literally have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 3 of Swords. And she's saying like, oh, yeah, you got to find that the balance in it, of course, but like, especially with like people and things in your life that you're really familiar with, I'm hearing it's really important to distance yourself from those constant triggers. And like for a lot of you, it is people you live with or people you've known for a long time that have been these constant triggers, or they represent parts of your life that you're trying to get away from. And I'm hearing like, you know, everyone is you pushed out. And so there are some people who are representing an old version of you, and you need to remove them from your life. Oh God. Yeah. It's time to just make some hard decisions. It's time. This took a turn. Sorry. She's not playing around. It's time to make some decisions and, you know, understand that you're choosing you every time. 444 on the timer as I said that. You're choosing you every single time. Every time you decide to stop dealing with someone, you're not abandoning them. You're choosing you. 4, 5, 6. Okay. You find your stability within yourself. You don't need input from anyone else. 505 on the timer. And she's saying, like, if you want to bring about this change for the long term, you have to start pouring into yourself. And part of that is transmuting that negative energy. Every time you think of that interaction or something that hurts you, that gives you that pit in your stomach kind of feeling, you need to transmute that energy. You could have gotten like a nudge to go running, and that's what I've been told. Like every time you get upset, run or work out or, you know, create something, work, make it something healthy that pours back into you. Because yes, we don't like these situations, these people, whatever, but that's free energy, baby. That's free energy. You can take that energy and you can utilize that energy in any way you see fit, okay? Use that drive, that anger, that rage to get hot, to get rich, you know? Transmute it into something beautiful. Don't just let it sit there and stagnate. Don't let it sit there and stagnate. Page of Cups. Three of Swords. Now is not the time to be ruminating on the things that we've lost or any of those things. It's really time to focus on expansion and focus on getting your voice out there, like showing up, being visible. Part of what you want, I'm hearing, is like you need to be more consistent with your visibility. It's like you don't need to be like 1,000% on all the time. You just need to make small, consistent steps, which is, I know, like when you get the motivation to start doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing or whatever your passion is, and then you go like full, like gung-ho, and then you burn out. And then, of course, you'll try to push through the burnout until you can't push through the burnout anymore. It's time to just take small little steps. Do a little bit of everything. This is a time for balance. Yes, oh my gosh, Four of Pentacles. I was about to say, when you push yourself to the point of burnout, you are signaling to the universe that you feel so unsafe, you feel so scarce in your resources that you have to grind, you have to hustle in order to make it. That is not King of Cups energy. That is not balance, go with the flow energy. And that's how abundance flows to you. It comes to ease, it comes to flow, it comes to a very balanced energy. It does not come to panic and scarcity. And if you're having a hard time accessing the calm, the peace around finances, around love, around whatever it is you're trying to call in, it's time to meditate on that. We're missing a lot of meditation. I know meditation is hard. I know no one wants to hear it. Like when I do my personal readings, people are like I always say like, and yeah, like you need to meditate, and like a lot of the not pushback, but it's like I have a hard time meditating, or I can't sit still while I'm meditating, or you know, there's different types of meditation. Like I mentioned with the running can be a type of meditation, walking can be a meditation, working out can be a type of meditation. There are so many different types of meditation. It doesn't have to be like the traditional sit with your eyes closed, you know, type of meditation. Give your mind a chance to like take a break while you focus on the body, you know. And I'm hearing you're gonna have so many breakthroughs, so many ideas. It's gonna be amazing, especially if you're an entrepreneur. It's really, oh god, not those going off to the side like that. We got Justice and Six of Swords. This is a major transitory period right now. You are in a transition, so things are gonna feel a little bumpy. You might actually feel like you're kind of walking with the blindfold on because you don't really know how things are going to pan out. Maybe it's crunch time. Maybe, you know, it's like, oh, it's getting, you know, scary. Oh, not the Fool popping out right here. We've got the Fool and the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Come on. You don't know how it's going to pan out for you, but it's going to pan out for you. It's literally right here. It's going to pan out for you. You just got to like sit in that energy that everything does pan out for you. Everything does work out for you. You don't need to work super hard. You don't need to do the most. You don't need to burn out. You don't need to do any of that, okay? This is about just kind of going with the flow. Going with the flow, follow your inspiration. learning to relax, learning to really settle into your power without like, it's like releasing control. Like sometimes you'll hold like a lot of tension in your body because you're just like so 10 on the timer. You're so worried about how the outcome of this that you're just very attached to it. It's time to detach. It's time to relax. It's time to not take yourself so seriously, not take life so seriously. It's not that serious. It's a game, remember? It's a game. Not the lovers popping out. That might be a different message. That's when it keeps popping out. The Magician, again, really wants to be here. Yeah. It's really time to start exercising your power and trusting it. Trusting it is a big issue. Like, I feel like, yeah, Ace of Wands here. I feel like we need to constantly take action. And like when you do that, you're burdening yourself down. You're burdening yourself. You're making it harder than it has to be. You have 1101 on the timer. You have an entire spiritual team around you. You have an internal strength. You have a spiritual strength. You don't need to always be exercising your physical 3D strength. It's time to set some boundaries with yourself as well. You need to be resting. Like, you should be getting adequate sleep every night. You should be getting adequate sleep. 11:23 on the timer, as I said that. That's a first step for a lot of you. Getting adequate sleep, taking the chance to just pour into yourself, that needs to be priority. Remember, our actions are signals to the universe. If you want abundance, peace, rest, ease, which I feel like we all do, I don't know anyone who doesn't want that, then you need to signal to the universe 11:44 on the timer, that you are so relaxed, so at peace, because all this abundance is always coming in. Like, of course it's coming in. Of course it's coming in. Of course it's coming in. You're doing everything you need to. It's just about taking that balanced approach and just really following your flow, exercising your energy, exercising all of your spiritual powers. Yes, the Emperor and the 10 of Swords. When you do that, 12 on the timer, as I say that, when you do that, you break the illusion. You break the illusion. I'm seeing the Matrix in my mind, like the spoon's not real. 12:22. As I say that, it's like the spoon's not real. None of this is actually real. And when we take it off of the pedestal and put ourselves onto the pedestal, you take back your power. Oh my goodness. I love how this has almost become like almost kind of like a mudra. Like, I can't help. It makes me feel so good to do this. I can't help it. Page of Pentacles as well. Yeah. A lot of you are coming into physical abundance. Crows can be significant. Birds in general. Cardinals are very significant. Ducks. Let's see. Lakes, ponds of water. Lilith, we heard from Lilith earlier. Oshun is significant. I do not work with Oshun, but she's been on my mind lately. Anything else? I think that's everything. I think that's the message. Guys. There's so many beautiful blessings coming in. We just gotta maintain the energy. Relax. Follow our intuition, follow the spark, follow your joy. Don't take yourself too seriously. Make sure we're meditating, transmuting the energy. There's steps to this. 333, as I look up, I feel like you have been given all of the pieces. It's just about organizing them now and executing them and making sure that, we're doing so in a balanced approach. We're not trying to burn out. This is not about burnout. This is about consistency, like being consistently rested, being consistently productive, being consistently, whatever else there is. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to this message. Please let me know if it resonated with you, and if you'd like to support me or book a reading, all of that is below. Thank you guys so much. Bye.